Hello friends, welcome to Those Two Web. So after completion of installation of Java and Android Studio, now we have to proceed little more for the setup of Android Studio to run our mobile application programs. First of all, I'll just give you a brief about the syllabus part. You can have a look at your subject code as 18CSMP68 and remaining all are as usual. The objective of this course, this subject, is we will be learning about the Android programming. We can configure the Android Studio for running the application. Then we'll understand how the user interface function works and we have to implement that. Then we'll be learning about how to create, modify and use other database operations using SQLite. It's very small size database, that is SQLite. We'll be using it for the mobile application, and further we will be knowing about the how the data sharing using the services. We have the several methods that we will learning. The description, you can see there installation procedure for the Android Studio or Java software that already has been demonstrated. Same you have to follow and complete this. Then you can use any Android Studio version. You can any latest version of Java or Kotlin, anything, even Kotlin you can use. It's based on Java only, and any of these programs you can use for your mobile application programming. The diagram whichever it has shown into this syllabus, that is representation purpose only. You can do it more better way also. Part B, there is a mini project that you have to develop a small mini project on Android, and you can use whatever the features you want as per your skills, which we will be learning in this course. You can see there is total 8 program in part A. So the first will be creating about the visiting card. The diagram has given. You can design like this way. The second, you are going to use the control, like we have learned into the web application, like button, text. The same way here we will be having control. So how you are going to use the button, and using that button you can have the calculation function like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and many more, whatever you want. You can see that like this way, and you can even create the sign up activity where generally how we type username and password, and we have to do the validation also. That means password must contain uppercase, lowercase, contains letter number only, and it should contain one special character also, and minimum length of password should be 8 character, as we generally do the sign up process for any of the application. The same we have to follow. This activity has been given here. The same is there about the just to how to set the wallpaper, that also you can use it here. And there are some other program like button to start and stop. Then you have the use XML and JSON to create with the several values. You can see that it is specified here: city name, latitude, longitude, and other things. That when it comes to the demonstration part, you'll see that. Then you are going to use application for edit text, and you are going to convert text into a speech. Then you have call and calling application, how your dial pad is there when you are dialing any number, that even you can create it. And part B, as usual, your mini project. So we'll see that when we'll be talking one by one. Now let's proceed in the part of Android Studio setup process. Go to your start menu and type Android. Okay, you can see you will get this Android Studio. take some time to install. And if you face any issue during the installation, maybe it asks you to install some Intel some operation, they will be giving you the option. You just go and download and do it. Anything issue is there, just put it into comment box. I'll reply that how you can resolve it. So let's proceed. Just installation. Once you open this, you can see the screen is like welcome to Android Studio and their plugins. So already we have demonstrated how to install the plugin. You have new project. Make sure that you just have a look on more action, and you can see that SDK manager has been installed. So the moment you click automatically in Android Studio, it will show the SDK manager where it is there, and I am going to use API 32 version that is installed. And if you want any other version, when you can install, just click on like you want that is latest version. If you want like Android 12, you just click on that. You can see automatically the apply button will come, and you just click on apply. So installation process will happen and get downloaded the particular SDK. This is the way you can install additional Android version, that is the API, and you can use it. So I'm not going to install it just now. Then you have a virtual device manager. Like generally when we write C, C++ or Java program, then we have to execute in compiler. The similar way, when you want to run the Android program, then we should have a mobile. The mobile you cannot connect, right? Even you can connect it by phone, and you can connect it to your device, download the APK, again transfer, then you can test it. So it takes a lot of time. So in that place, we will be using the virtual device manager. It will give you virtual view of the mobile device, and you can run your Android application over it. So just click on this Android Studio. You can see that the moment you click on for creating device manager, nothing will be there. So we have to click on create virtual device. You can use any version, any screen size, whichever you want. You can see there is several options like TV, phone, Wear OS, tablet, automatic. So whichever you want, you can use it. By default, there are in automatic one is there. So it's in Play Store. Okay, you can see that Play Store icon is there. So whichever you want, I want a phone. Okay, so whichever you want, like Pixel XL, Pixel 5, Pixel 4a. So it will give you all the version. If you want for Galaxy mobile view, that anything you can use it. It's not mandatory that you have to use a particular version only. So you can see that generally the phone having what is their screen size, it will be given here. So you can choose anything you want. So even just I'll click on anyone, okay, and then I will click next. Okay, the moment I click on next, you can see that it is not aligned there because it's asking to download, right? So we have to download. Click on download. It will give you the pop-up. Depend on your internet speed. Take some time because it's 620 MB. It takes time to download the emulator file. So you have to wait till the installation. So let's see that how fast it gets completed. Then we'll proceed to the next step. So you can see here, guys, the installation is completed. I'll just click on finish. Once you finish, you can see that we got the option to go to the next level. Even you can install the API, the API 32 version also. So let's install and make it ready. You can see that I have installed the API 32 version also. I'll just finish it up. So whichever emulator you want, just click on that particular. This is the latest API. Even I can go with the Java version, and you can see that given 86, 32-bit and 64-bit both is there. So next, you can see that how you want. So whatever the device name you want to give, you can give it. If you want to change the pixel and theme how you want, just let it be by default everything, and click on finish. So once you finish, you can see that automatically the emulator is started and it's going to take the memory on your device, that is 513 MB. So make sure before running this you have enough space in your C drive to execute this emulator. After this, just click on play button icon and wait for launching emulator. So it will ask you pop-up, just click on private network and click the success, because the emulator has to be run on your machine. It takes some time, so make sure also on your laptop or your computer you have minimum 8 GB RAM, so your Android application development will work smoothly, otherwise it will be little slow. You can see here the emulator is getting started. You can see here the device is getting started. So this is the emulator. You can see it's look like your mobile device only. You have to wait for few seconds to get load the emulator, that is the device. So let it run this one. Meanwhile, we'll do our very sample application and then we'll come to this step. And we have several options here. You can, like how we do power off, audio, you can rotate your device, taking picture, so many other options is there. We do not require much option because we just want to execute and see that the functionality of the application is working or not. You can close this device manager, but make sure emulator should be kept. So after completing all these basic steps, now we'll go for the new project. So far we have not created any project. We are going to create the full project. So when you click on create project, you will be getting several options like no activity, basic activity, bottom navigation, empty activity, and you can see there is so many other. This is all like a layout. So you have the default, by default you have this layout. You can choose this layout and you can create as you need, because for the learning purpose we are going to, by default first you go with empty activity. You can see that in empty activity you can see the back button is there and no activity is there. So you will see the difference between bottom navigation. So you can see that in navigation bar is there on the bottom. So we don't want, we just go with the blank activity, that is empty activity. Click on next. The moment you click on next, it will ask you the project name. You can specify any project name. Then your package name. So package name you should not enter by your own, because it's a Java package. So you have to use always here, as you can see here, like we are using com.example.myapplication. So similar way we have to specify. So if you want to change, you can change only this. If you want, you can change com.myapplication. Whatever the name you want, let it by default. Location where you are going to save, you can change this location. You can save anywhere, wherever you want on your device. Next, language. You can see your language. There is a two language, Java and Kotlin. Which programming language you want? It's totally depend on you which programming you want. We'll go with the Java and we'll see that how we can go with the Java. And minimum SDK. So this is the minimum level. That means any mobile device which is lower version. You can see that 5.1, 6, 7, 8, 9, all API is there. So if we select minimum, so I'm selecting the API level 21, then you can select 20, and Android version is 5.5. That is your, what to say, you can say in the way like the very basic set or old phone you have not upgraded, that version is Lollipop. So Lollipop version will be it will run on that mobile device also. So let it be by default. Make sure you are changing the language and just click on finish. So once you click click on finish, you can see here there is the file, that means will run with the some empty the screen like this. So what we have to do here, the same like how you have file menu bar on the top. You can see the left hand side you have the project bar, right hand side some Gradle, device managers are there. Top even you can see here you have the device manager, you can run the emulator. Let's proceed this steps basic functionality here, how you are going to use this software, that is Android Studio. So when you do first time, you can see here it takes some time to load, so you have to wait. You can see here it's loading, right? Just wait for certain time, automatically this application will load. You can see here it's getting loaded features. Okay, so if you want this assistant you can keep, otherwise you can close it also. If you don't want any assistant, let it close. You can see here when you click on the project bar, right, you have project, package, project files. There are so many files are there, so you have to just wait, it's loading. So you can see here it's loading slowly, you have to wait. Okay, you can see on the bottom the Gradle download, so the Gradle is getting downloaded, so you have to wait till this download gets finished. You can see here once you click, you can see here the background process is happening. So this all you have to do the first time and you have to wait. You can see here it's the Gradle is getting downloaded at the bottom, so you have to wait for further till it's get complete. So this all first time you have to do this, and whenever you do any new application, so it depends on your application, the particular Gradle this packages has to be downloaded. Make sure the basic configuration, all the packages you have installed, your internet connectivity should be there while installation. But once you start the application, this Gradle actually it's required for your particular that project. It's loading the project, the entire project Gradle. So just wait for some time. Now you can see that the Android, that is the main application, has been completely loaded. So you can run and see also. So if you click on this app, you can see here we have three files, that is the manifest, Java and RES, that is the resource. We are not going to touch anything in the manifest as of now. We will be going through the Java and resource. So Java is, you can see there, the Java code. So that is the package what we have created. If you drag this one and you can see there is a main activity. So this is your Java code, that is the activity, main activity. So it depends on your project. We will be changing this. So we are not going to touch as of now this one. We'll proceed and then we'll see that. Next, you can see here you have something called as resource. So in the resource you have total 4 subfolders, that is drawable, layout, map and values. So drawable, when you expand, you can see here there is the XML file. In layout you have the main activity, you have some IC launchers, and you have some colors and string value and some themes. So when you want to upload the image, you want some image, then you have to go and add the image into drawable. If you have layout, you are going to create the different layout, so you are going to create into the activity. When you have different launcher you want, then you are going to use map, and you have some color value you want to define, some strings value, so you have to use into the value, and themes also you can design it here. And you can see on the top, on the right hand side, you have the app, you can see here. So this is the app, you can click it. You can see here emulator pixel what we have created, and there is a play button, that means the execution. So let's execute and see what result we'll get without doing any activity. So I'll just click on play. The moment you play, you can see here automatically application will run. Okay, and you have to wait till the application execution. So the Gradle will start, you can see here Gradle will start building, so you have to wait till that. So you can see this is your mobile application. You can see that automatically it is coming the full screen. So we don't have any activity. Okay, so just wait for a few more minutes. You can see that at the bottom still this Gradle is building. So this means it is creating the package to execute the APK file, and you can see the output on this mobile device. So don't do any other activity during this, because already it's required minimum 8 GB RAM, and if you do any operation, any functionality on your PC, then obviously the system will be slow and it takes time to execute. So still the Gradle building is running, so we have to wait till the Gradle gets completed. You can see in bottom executing task, so just wait for a few more minutes. Now you can see here automatically now your emulator is started, and you can see that actually project name we give as my application, and text is hello world. So hello world, this is the output we will get on the emulator. So let's see some more steps. So once you complete, you can see here the all files are there, and you can see here launch screen success. That means we got the output. So now what you have to do, you want to see the design, right? So everything design will be under the layout. You can see here you have to go to the resource, activity, and just double click. The moment you click on the activity underscore main .xml, so this all will be XML file. Whenever you are going to create the activity, that is the layout, this all layout will be your as a activity underscore main .xml. So you can create any other file, so activity2.xml, and you can see that once I click on this, you can see how this is here. This is the output, that is we have given hello button, and we are getting on the screen hello. My application, that project name is hello. So this is actually GUI, graphical interface. You can see in this you have the option like you can add the button. So this is called as palette. In palette you have text button, recycle, scroll views, switch, layout, table, buttons, widgets, calendar, progress bar. There are so many things out there. So whichever you want, like for your program, your lab program, your application, you can import this one, or you can write the code also. This is the GUI version, and on the top right hand side you can see here there is a free option that is called as code split design. So we are in design window. If you want to change anything using design, you can change. If you click on a split, so in the left hand side you will see the code, because we have used only text. So you can see here the moment you click on this, automatically showing in the center the text has been used, and we got the result as a hello world. So hello world in the text as it. and wrap content, because wrap content you have to use when you are going to rotate your mobile device. Accordingly it should get wrapped, the content. Then if you want only go through the code, just go to the code and you can see only the code. So whichever you want you can follow and you can do accordingly. Suppose if I change this one, hello world, so you can change also welcome to Android. So you can see here even getting changed automatically. Have a look on the design. You can see in the design also it got changed. Now if you want to see the output, then again save this project, okay, and then you have to again run this. So let's run this and see what output will. So run the app again. So see here your two options now is there. So run app, or you have apply changes and restart the activity. So apply changes and restart the activity. Again it will take the Gradle. So whenever you are doing any changes, every time you have to build the Gradle again. Then only you will get the output as per your changes. Otherwise you will not get. You can see here. Just wait. See Gradle has finished. Now you can see that I am getting hello world. So first time you have observed that it took a long time to execute the application, but second time it will take very lesser time, and now we are getting the output welcome to Android. So this is a very basic, you should know that, and there is a lot of changes are there, lot of the options are there that we will explore whenever we are going to execute a new lab programs as per our syllabus. You can explore more, you can go to the Android repository, you can go to the Android website, and you can follow and grab more information about this Android Studio and development. If you want to develop using Kotlin, you have to learn Kotlin language, and you can do it. This way we can demonstrate our application. You can create a mobile based application and we can execute it. This is very important. Just follow all the steps and complete it. That's all for this demo session. Thank you for watching, and if you really like the video, please click on subscribe button, click the bell icon notification on, so you will receive whenever we upload a new video. And if you can share with your friends. If you have any question, you can comment into the comment section. We are happy to answer you. Thank you all.